Good morning. Let us discuss on the topic production systems and methods. So what is production systems? A framework within which inputs are converted to outputs. There are two types of production systems, namely continuous and intermittent production system. Under continuous production system, we have three types: mass, process and assembly production system, and under intermittent we have job or batch production system. So what is continuous production system? It is a process wherein the entire production process goes on smoothly without any stoppages. This means there are sequential steps and the products are produced to stock up and not based on the demand. Therefore, there are special purpose machineries that are involved, and the manager needs to analyze what could be the possible demand that would be present. So, what are the characteristics of continuous production system? Because it is a continuous production system, the production process moves on smoothly. There is standardization in the process as well as the products, division of labor which is present, and also the material that is handled is either minimum or there is no manual handling of materials. Now, what are the advantages and the disadvantages of continuous production system? The advantages are there is reduced labor, minimum wastage, high return on investment because the production takes place in mass quantity. Therefore, there is economies of scale. The disadvantages are there's heavy loss possibility, and also the cost involved may be quite high if we decide to make a change in the design or the product that we would like to produce, because there is only single product that is being produced in a continuous production system. Therefore, the level of flexibility is very, very minimum. Now, what are the different types? We have already spoken about it. The mass production system. As the name suggests, mass production system is when the products are produced in bulk quantities. Examples, toothpaste or sugar. The next continuous production system is the process production system. There are two types, one synthetic and the other is the analytical. Synthetic production system is when we combine two or more raw materials to produce one finished product, and analytical is the opposite of synthetic, where we have one raw material which can give in several finished products. The final one is the assembly line of production system. As the name suggests, assembly is when we combine different parts of a product and make it as a finished product. The best example of an assembly line of production system is automobiles. Therefore, there are quite many characteristics also that are present in your assembly line of production system. Namely, the rate of flow needs to be taken into consideration. It has to be quite swift because every part is to be taken into consideration. Also, the question on whether these spare parts needs to be made at the factory or can it be bought from outside. So, what is the suitability of a continuous production system? Continuous production system can be utilized for producing products which have a uniform demand, product standardization, high volume of production, and process balancing. The next one is the intermittent production system. As the name suggests, intermittent is a process where entire product is either produced as a job or a batch. That means that based on the demand of the product, only then will the production manager take care of the production process and the products are produced in batches or lots. This implies we need to have skilled labor in order to produce the product. The examples are either a dam or a shipbuilding or a medicine. We will look into that in the near future. Now, what are the intermittent production systems that we have? So, the first type of intermittent production system is a job or unit production system. Here, once the job is received, only after that is completed, the next job is taken into consideration. For example, if we have a dam that needs to be built or a ship that needs to be built, we complete that particular job, only then the process is gone to the next product to be produced. What are the characteristics of job or unit production? The first point, we have fixed position layout wherein the raw materials are brought to the place of production rather than the product moving from one process to the other. We have a wide variety of general purpose machine because every time there is a change in the design, the production process can also be changed. Therefore, the volume of output is generally very small because the products are only being produced based on the demand. And when one demand is completed, only then the next demand is taken forward. So as already stated, the examples of job or unit production is a dam construction or a shipbuilding. These are products which are very large in nature and therefore cannot be shifted from one process to the other. And it is helpful that the materials, that is the inputs, are brought to the place of production. And that is why a fixed position layout is important when it comes to a job or a unit production system. The next type of intermittent production system is the batch production system. The term batch itself implies that the process of production is conducted in lots or batches, where one batch is completed and only then the next batch is being processed. The characteristics of batch production system are the manufacturing is in predetermined lot sizes. There are both general purpose and specific purpose machineries which are utilized, and the layout is a process layout because the processes which are similar together can be brought under one roof. The example of batch production system, as already stated, is medicines, that is the chemical industry, where different medicines need to be completed in batches. Only then can you go to the next type of medicines. Thank you.